Monica Long, the president of Ripple, says that the charts don't show that institutions are interested in XRP and the Rulo stablecoin. This is an interesting comment from Long. In other words, it's not shown on the graph. We're going to talk about this today. We'll also talk about how Taiwan and a number of other countries are trying to get out of the current situation and have said they won't put taxes on Trump in response. They are also willing to work with the US and hope that the taxes will be lifted. We'll also talk about how the market value of the relustable coin is almost $300 million. The market for cryptocurrencies is still not moving in any direction. I looked at what's going on with altcoins today while getting ready to record this video. One interesting thing to note, like the Charmaine coin is now worth less than it was before. Its price has dropped to about $8.59 and is now $8.85. This doesn't take into account the upcoming unlock, which will give away 20% of the total stock. If I'm not wrong, this should happen in April around the 18th. Please tell me I'm wrong. You can read more about this on my Telegram group, which you can do here. I don't think this unlock will make a big difference in the case. It's not that important that 20% of the ticket is unlocked. But it's important to know that the all-time high for this token, which was around $76, probably will never happen again. Might go up to $26 or $27 at most if he does something really important for everyone in the world, not just Americans. If, say, the tariffs are dropped or something else important happens. The mood of the market right now is 27%. People are still scared to death. Those investors who bought altcoins got new lows for free. It seems like things are going backwards, but it's not clear what's going on. Investors keep buying altcoins because they think the trend will change, but it hasn't yet. But XRP is still behind Tether in terms of market value, coming in at number 4. There is still some time left before the end of the weekly candle, but XRP is closing below the trend line, which is not good. It's only 3 a.m. Moscow time, so there's still time. This morning the daily time frame ended below the trend line. This is a bad sign for people who want to go long in the short or medium term. In other words, the future doesn't look good for XRP just yet. We'll likely try the $1.96 area again, and it's possible that we'll go as low as $1.77. So get ready. From the point of view of technical analysis, things are better for the bears than for the bulls. As I said before, it's possible for a big player to be selling the volumes they've been collecting since 2022. Unfortunately, this result isn't a surprise. Going back to the beginning, Ripple President Monica Long said that institutional interest in XRP and LSD is not on the charts, which is possibly a typo or a mix-up. This means that XRP's price could be a lot higher, and when institutional interest is taken into account, the value could be even higher. It's also important to note that countries like Taiwan that are more business-friendly and have stronger economies are trying to solve the problem carefully. They are offering no tariffs to the US, which means they won't react with the same tariffs that Trump put on Taiwan. To get around Trump's tariffs, they are instead willing to invest in the US. We'll see how that goes, but it's clear that some countries want to talk things out. As an example, the EU has already taken steps to stop Ripple's stablecoin, which are worth about $28 billion if I'm not wrong. Its market value is almost $300 million and is still going up. Rulist was recently added to Kraken. I think this stablecoin will be added to more markets in the future. Another important thing is that the SEC just recently said that stablecoins backed by the US dollar are not stocks. This is a big win. In other words, Rulist is now free to join the stablecoin market. And because XRP is a bridge currency, these transfers will happen instantly. That's another good thing about XRP. A lot of people say that XRP isn't growing, but I think you should check out the XRP to Ethereum chart. Compared to Ethereum, XRP has gone up by 562%. In that time, Ethereum hasn't really done anything. In fact, it hasn't changed or gone down since November when XRP was going up. It's clear that XRP is stronger than Ethereum. There's a good chance that XRP will go up even more if Ethereum stays the same. Still, XRP isn't showing any signs of going up right now. It's not showing any signs of growth right now. If this trend goes down, it could mean that XRP has reached its highest point for now and could fall against Ethereum. Since the market is in a downturn phase, this is probably what will happen. It doesn't look like XRP will hit $3 anytime soon. That's important for people to know. Not only that, but Swift plans to release a new digital central bank platform within the next 12 months that will use CBDC's digital currencies as its central bank digital currencies. To give you some background, Telex was first made in 1930 and stopped working in 1977. 47 years. Then Swift came along and stayed until 2024, which is another 47 years. Now a new technology might come out in 12 to 24 months, most likely in 12. That's really interesting. To sum up, the market is not getting better. Things are still going in a way that doesn't help the bulls. The weekly XRP picture doesn't make me want to buy or lend $3 worth of XRP. Sad to say, that's the truth. I'd love to be wrong, but this is the picture we have right now. $2.16 is important for both support and challenge zones. If XRP can hit that level in the 7 hours left before the end of the week, there may be a pushback toward $2.33. But it's not likely that XRP will go above the 5-10-day moving averages. Over the next few weeks we'll start to notice a trend, a sign of death. If the media starts to talk about it, you might want to buy on a dip because it could mean the start of a rebound. The death cross for Bitcoin has pretty much already happened. There are still maybe 1 or 2 days left, but the drop has already happened. The chart design that the media is pushing now doesn't really mean anything. There's nothing to be scared of. If prices keep going down, Bitcoin could drop another 6.5% from where it is now to around $77,000. It will be $72,680 next. That's a 12% drop from here. Does that make me scared? Not all of them. The Bitcoin market worries me. Another coin's value is likely to reach a new low if Bitcoin falls that much. Bitcoin itself doesn't worry me. Though, now we know what's going on. Have a nice trip. Do not forget to join the Telegram group. Take care until next time.